This is Right Side Trader. The day is June 26, 2026, and this is my weekly market review. I'm reviewing the Russell 2000, that's IWM, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over here to these charts and see what we see. Let me maximize this quarterly chart. And what we see, the Russell is still hot and all. The Russell, wow, broke 300, had a 301. I was wondering about that, I believe, last week. I have to go back and take a look at that video and all. But it's above 300. I don't know if it was above there last week or not. We'll see as we go down. But we can see it has a small wick up there. I mean, there was a little bit of profit taking, and this thing closed near the top. It's still at the top. It's still above an R1, yearly R1 at this time, where a lot of the other indexes are pulling back below that R1 at this time. So again, the Russell is hot. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, let's go ahead and go down to our monthly chart and see what we see there. What we see here on this monthly chart. First of all, now the Russell is at that R3 level and all. It's got only a couple of few more days left in the month to see what's going to happen and all, but it has pushed back below that R3 level. And again, as I said, when you get to this R3 level, usually it's sell, 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 sell. So be careful, be careful, be careful and all. You know, it's time to make sure you have your stops in place, you know, manage your trade based on your trading plan and your trading strategy at this time and all. But we are still above the 9-10 moving average, so technically we are still in a bull market. We are getting these higher lows. We are getting those higher highs on this monthly chart. So we're looking very strong, very bullish at this time. But let's go ahead and go down to our weekly chart and see what we see there. And all on this weekly chart, zoom, 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 zoom in here on this weekly chart. As we can see on this weekly chart, we made all-time highs on the Russell and all. The Russell is the only one that made all-time high. I haven't looked at the Dow yet. I got to take a look at the Dow and see what happened there. But as we can see, like I said, the Russell is the hot one at this time. And I looked at it once this week to see if I was going to trade it or not, because I'm a bullish trader and I like trading things that are kind of like, it's almost a no-brainer. This thing is ready to go up. It's going to go up. Anytime you get a pullback, you need to be playing that by that dip, you know. But I didn't play it at all, you know. That trading other stuff, you know, doing okay though. But this is what we see here at this time. We can see on these monthly pivots, we did cross an R1. So on the month, we're looking okay. And on the monthly pivots, it's just on that quarterly picture and all, we're up there, you know. So be careful, be careful, be careful. And we did break 300. We did make all-time highs this week. We broke 300, and we closed just below 300 at 299.83. So again, like I'm pretty sure that's the close number. Let me just verify that. Let me erase this, and I'm putting my cursor on this weekly candle, and we can see up there where we closed at. We closed at 299.83. You know, we're looking at this number up here, right there. That's our close number. And 299.83. Wow, we did close back down below 300. So again, this thing, all I can say that this thing might continue going next week too. And that's all I can say. That's just what we see. We had, you know, a decent pattern a couple of weeks ago, and we had a doji up here. We was kind of like wondering what was going to happen, but it showed us that this thing is we are still in a strong market here on the Russell. And that's pretty much it. That's all I want to say here on this weekly chart. Let's go ahead and go ahead and down to our daily noise and see what we got happening there and see what's been happening. And let's zoom, 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 zoom in here. You know, the Russell kind of played a little different. It ended up with a lot of green days here. Number one is what we're looking at this week. This is the week, the 5 candles. You know, after option expiration, a lot of times you don't expect this gap up like this candle right here did. You expect more of this pullback, what we got here. And it came back down here a little bit and didn't even close the jailer gap. It played into that area enough with the wicks and all and went back up. Today, it actually dropped down again, you know, and closed a little bit of a gap that it had made from previous couple of days, and it ended up closing back above that red candle. So what we're looking at here, it's almost a bullish engulfing at the wrong location. That's why, again, this thing can continue going higher. It still looks like a very strong bull market at this time. Come next week also, what I'm seeing is that we will be opening above pivot and all this white line. And that gives me the indication that this thing might be ready to continue going higher and all. So be careful, be careful, be careful when it comes to shorting this thing and all. Just based on your trading plan and your trading strategy, trade accordingly. That's all I can say. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I have to share at this time. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.